If you are looking for Ultimate Team coins, I have the place for you. Head on over to easymuckcoin.com where you can purchase coins for as little as $45 a mil. I did not stutter. Link is in the description. Use code GS for 5% off. What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Just. Welcome back to another Madden 21 video. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. So today, they went ahead and dropped the out of position promo, and I'm going to be honest. It's rather lackluster. It's rather buns. It's rather do. Now, let me not disrespect the 95 overall wideout DEION that they dropped, because that card is hellacious. That card is astronomically biblical. That card is phenomenal. But the other cards are very like, I don't see anybody really using any of those cards. From the tight end, was it Mingo, Mungo, Mofongo, the quarterback LaDainian Tomlinson, middle linebacker Gronkowski, cornerback Edelman. I don't really see anyone really using any of those options. They're just not really good. Gronk might be good if you're able to put him at, put him at tight end. Outside of that, that's a cheap tight end option. But outside of that, I don't really see, and linebackers, we all know they don't get any animations unless you have Lurker. So, you're not going to be able to take advantage of a 6'6", 6'7", however tall Gronkowski is. You're not going to be able to take advantage of that frame unless you get Lurker. And there's no way he gets Lurker at 87 overall. But we are going to go on ahead and do the sets for the wide receiver DEION. You see my coins jumped up exponentially. We went ahead and sold Parker for 640,000 coins. Parker's really good. If you're thinking about getting him, I recommend him. He's a monster. He's really, really, really good. But DEION being a route runner just makes him an absolute monster. He's going to be able to get Slot Apprentice. He's going to be able to get Route Tech for 3. All two of those together are going to be 3 AP, and that's big. For just the price of Parker getting Route Tech, I could get Route Tech and Slot Apprentice on DEION. On top of that, he's going to be 1 speed faster. He maxes out at 97 speed. So we're going to go to zero chill. We're going to go to out of position, and we have all of the components to finish the set. Now I went ahead and used my snow for the out of position. It's like 5,400 snow or something like that per one. And I pulled all the pieces. Took me, we'll see, how many do I have total? I think I pulled 20 total to be able to do this set. And that's not bad, considering, the set takes 13 or maybe 21 or something like that. So it didn't take me too much to be able to get it. Out of 21. So you need 13, players to go into the sets. I did the set 21 times and was able to get all the pieces. Obviously, LaDainian Tomlinson was my final piece. Well, not obviously. That could have been the first piece, right? And I just needed Gronkowski or one of the other pieces. But LaDainian was the final piece that I pulled on my 21st pull. So I feel like we did pretty good. I was reading the comment section on DEION on Mudhead, and someone was like, well, if you got snow, you can do them for them, relatively dirt cheap. It's going to cost you about 200 to 300K snow. It took me, 21 times the amount of snow, you purchased, a little over 100K. So not bad. Not bad. And again, this DEION card, if he had a power up, would 100% be end game receiver. Like, you wouldn't need another receiver for some time, just because, again, he would be able to hit 99 speed, and he would also be able to, or 98 speed, or close to 99 speed, and he would be the fastest wideout in the game, minus a theme team. Of course, you can get him to 99 speed. The same you can do with Tyreek Hill, the same you can do with Devin Hester, but he's the fastest stock wideout in the game at 95 stock speed. If he had a power up again, that would bring him to 98. But you don't get anything back outside of the zero chill Oop Master DEION. So far, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Part 2 of the promo is just not good. This card is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. This card right here is really, 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 really good. But the other ones are just unusable. They're just not really. Even if you run a Patriots theme team, are you really going to have Edelman out there at corner and Gronk at middle linebacker? Like, it's just, they're just not good. They're just not good. LaDainian, maybe under certain circumstances, you definitely need to be having some type of QB power style offense. Because, throwing wise, he's just not going to be all that good compared to what you can get, out there. Running the ball, obviously, is going to be a monster, right? It's LaDainian Tomlinson. Obviously, when he takes off past the line of scrimmage, he's going to be very, very, very good. But outside of read options, QB powers, and QB wraps and all that stuff, LaDainian doesn't really offer much in the passing game. It's just unfortunate. But we're going to go on ahead and upgrade our Deion Sanders here. Now, it's unfortunate that he does not get other team chems. Now, I get it. He only was a wideout for the Cowboys. I think someone looked it up from yesterday in the party. I think Deion has like maybe one reception for the Falcons or whatever, but primarily when it comes to receiver Deion, it's the Cowboys. That's where he was able to go ahead and do that. So you cannot switch the team. So if you had Falcons, if you had Niner chem, if you had the Redskins chem, you're unable to go on ahead and use this guy as part of your theme team. You cannot. But you are able to use wideout Deion and defender Deion at the same time. It's not going to restrict you saying you can only have one Deion Sanders. If you already have Deion on your cornerback squadron, you are able to use wide receiver Deion, and you are able to have both of them on the same team. And hey, if you want to, you can come out and field goal, punt return, and audible, and have two Deions on the field at the same time. So again, this Deion really gets play for 2 AP. He gets it for 2. Oh my! What? Hold up! Oh my! I never knew this. On everything I love, may God take my son away from me if I'm lying. I did not know this was a possibility. You telling me this man gets playmaker for 2? Oh my lordy, I'm in heaven. This man gets playmaker for 2. Do you understand how huge that is? Oh man, now, oh my lord, this right here puts us in a. I'm so happy. Oh my lord, because you guys know playmaker for breaking down zones, it's huge. You're being able to just reroute somebody to the open side of the field is monstrous. But the problem is the only person to get playmaker as of now is Aaron Rodgers, but then you're unable to equip that and gunslinger. So whenever you throw the pass, the ball just kind of lofts in the air, especially if you are trying to do deep reroutes. If you're trying to reroute a deep crosser from the right, cut back to the left, the ball is just going to hang in the air a little bit. I did the video on it. I was throwing interceptions where if I had gunslinger, they would have been completions every single time. It's just like, just can't do it. As much as I want playmaker, I can't do it. Can't do it because I don't have gunslinger. But him getting playmaker allows me to obviously reroute only him. He'll be the only one. But that's big because I can get route tech and I can get. What do we do, guys? What do we do? I'm shook. I don't know what to do now. I was just set on doing route tech and slot apprentice for him. But now that he gets playmaker, we got to figure some things out here. We got to figure a way. Oh my, this is insane. Like, I'm so excited. This is a beautiful day. I had no idea that he gets playmaker, man. That's huge. That is huge. Oh, we got to find a way to make it work. I'm gonna cut some AP. I have to. I mean, unfortunately, he's not gonna have slot apprentice, but him getting playmaker just opens up the playbook immensely because now whenever somebody's running zone, I can just put him in different situations. And can someone explain to me what this chill factor thing? I have no idea what this is. Like, what is this? I have no idea. Like, no idea whatsoever. No idea what that does. But yeah, like I'm pumped that man gets slot. He gets everything. He gets slot apprentice. He gets route tech, and he gets playmaker for 2 AP. You guys don't understand how valuable playmaker is against people that run zone. Now, if people run man, it's useless. It's not going to do anything because they're just going to, no matter where you reroute, they're just, the guy is just going to be stuck to his hip and you're not going to be able to create any separation. I mean, but again, versus zone, that's big because I can just, reroute him any direction I want. And it allows me to keep my gunslinger with Culpepper. So that's big. Like, that is, oh my lord, I had no idea. What's a surprise. Now I'm really excited about tomorrow's video. Nobody told me either. No one hit up Unc like, yo, you get Playmaker beat. He gets Playmaker. That's insane, man. I'm pumped. I'm really, 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 really excited about that, man. Oh my lordy. Now we just got to figure out the AP. And I'm still going to have Route Tech on him as well. So, these guys right here probably don't go for too much. Coin wise, we're doing pretty good coin wise. We were able to do very well so far with the promo. We're just going to take our snow. It's not going to be much snow, maybe 8,000, 6,000, something like that. Oh, 26,000. Okay, sheesh. We'll take that. Put us close to 100K snow. When I started doing this set, I had 160,000 snow. So all in all, after doing the set, it cost me about 70,000 snow to be able to do wide receiver DEION. Didn't need to cost any coins. I actually made coins getting the better receiver, being able to sell Parker for 640K. And I'm just, man, I legit had no idea that the route runners get route tech. How come? I mean, get playmakers. Is it because the overall 95 awareness, which DEION has, so he's able. Oh my, he's able to get. Never mind. This out of position promo's great. It's the GOATs. The GOATs. You can't convince me otherwise, man. The GOATs. Now we just have to find that extra AP because I was planning on providing him with 3 AP, but now he has 4. I could go slots, apprentice, and playmaker, but I figure route tech is just more valuable because I already have 2 apprentices. I already have Allworth and I have Tyreek Hill, and both of those guys both have apprentice. So yeah, that's baby. That's big. Love to see that this man gets playmaker. But again, now we need to restructure our AP points to be able to fit that extra 4. So I'm thinking, well, in head-to-head squads, I run identifier, but we're going to have no identifier. Okay, I'm thinking no identifier and no backfield master, and that right there is the 4 AP. Just like that. That right there is going to allow me to have Deion Sanders with route tech and playmaker. And that is huge. Now, I wish, see, it sucks because backfield master is definitely viable because, once I hit a few playmakers, they're going to go on ahead and probably start manning him up, taking that away. And then that's where, I should be able to look for my running back and other options. But still, nonetheless, this right here is going to help me tremendously against people that run zone. Now, most people run man-to-man, so you don't really run into a lot of zone too often. But there are times where I face people, they come out of man-to-man, and I just decimate it, right? They get out of it completely. They're like, okay, this guy clearly, is souped up to be able to defend man. They switch to zone, and zone takes away the big plays. You got to dink and dunk. You got to go small because it's tough beating zone for deep plays. Obviously, it's possible, right? But if you got someone deep half in, taking away the deep over the top with the middle third and stuff like that, it gets tricky. And DEION is going to be able to just create a whole new slew of different plays that they got to look out for now that I can reroute him in different situations. So I'm pumped that I had no idea. My lordy. All right, let's take a look at his attributes real quick. So he has 97 speed. He has the same speed as Tyreek Hill. So I have 2 97 speed corners. Oh, actually, I have 1 97 speed corner in Charles Woodson. Excuse me. I meant to say 2 97 speed wideouts. You see Tyreek Hill has 95 speed, and he's able to get 97 with Sprinter. So 297 speed wideouts, and we still have Allworth with 96 speed. So we're definitely very, very good when it comes to speed. So if you don't have top tier speed corners, DEION and Tyreek Hill could potentially give you some issues. And again, with him having playmaker and me still being able to keep Gunslinger on my quarterback, that is going to allow me to zip the throws that I necessarily need to really take advantage of the playmaker where unfortunately, I could not. So I'm trying to think, is it better to have him with slot apprentice or route tech? See, it's tough. Because the better move for zone would be slot apprentice. That way I could put him on a post. I could just, if he's running zone, I can just, streak both my outside guys and I could just have him on the post. And once the user starts tracking it down, cutting it off when the post is cutting over from left to right side of the field, I can then cut back to the left, instantly. So without route tech, I'm gonna have to find stock. Well, without slot apprentice, I have to find good stock routes that I can put him on to take advantage of cutting back. Like I have to find, stock post, stock crossers to be able to put him on. Trying to think. I know for sure the better move would be slot apprentice because that way I don't have to worry about it. But then, he just doesn't get the good cuts that I'm. Well, we'll try out for tomorrow's video. We're gonna try out route tech and we're gonna try out playmaker. Even if I have to just put him on a deep end and playmaker him that way, or just like a small little drag and reroute and stuff like that. Thing is, route tech doesn't really take advantage of that ability versus zone the same way it does man. That's more built to separate away from man coverage. Doesn't really help you too much in zone. So, and obviously, I have him set up to beat zone with playmaker. So maybe just I don't know. But for now, we'll just leave it for it is. And if I don't like it, we'll swap. But wide receiver DEION is arguably the best receiver in the game. His attributes are insane. His ability to get playmaker, I think, just makes it brings him to the next level. If I had to pick one wideout right now that is a must-have for me, it's DEION because he gets playmaker and that's big. Just to be able to reroute him. So whenever I face zone, I know exactly what I need to do to create some headaches because playmaker can definitely create a lot of headaches. It's your boy Jess. We're going to go ahead and be signing out, man. The debut of this monster will be tomorrow, and I'm really looking forward to it. We finally got playmaker out there with Gunslinger. It's unfortunate that, I would love to have QB playmaker. That way I could playmaker everybody. Now I can only do DEION. So that's unfortunate. But at least I can do it with someone, right? I can do it with someone and still have Gunslinger. So he's going to be able to make the tight throws. He's going to be able to have the velocity on the passes to get there, where without Gunslinger, the ball just lofts and it's just way too frustrating knowing if I had Gunslinger, it's a completion. But because I don't, it's now interception is going the other way. But it's your boy Jess. We're going to go on and be signing out, man. Appreciate the love and support. Until next time. Peace.